But yeah, it's a good time to be alive. Tomorrow is a public holiday. A session day. Shout out to the Christians. See what's funny? Yes, round of applause. Any Christians here? Yes. Because you know Jesus decided to go back to heaven month end. The joke is done. Let me go. Okay, cool. It's gonna be a nice crowd. You guys must drink, have fun. We're gonna switch it up a bit tonight. We have a musical act for you guys. People are gonna make you swoon. People are gonna make you wanna be in love. Yes. These are young folks, but they are in tune with deep music. Please give it up for Pewa and Leo.
My name is Pewa, and this is my brother Leo, and we're gonna do some music. We don't care. We're not caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. You don't run in our club. That kind of looks just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Green Bee, and baby I'll rule it. Let me live that fantasy.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our show right now. Our first comedian, he's a superstar comedian who a lot of you might know. This guy is he's black. Wesley Snipes black. But by the time he smiles, I hope we see him. It's gonna be a cool night, so get ready for this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Kris with a K.
He is crazy. They don't care. They just speak. And if a Namibian person doesn't know a certain word in English, most of the time they just make sounds and demonstrate. Like I have this friend of mine. She lives in the north, and one time I was using her laptop, right? And when I finished using it, I closed it and I accidentally slammed it. And she said, "Hey, look, when you're closing my laptop, don't say pa. Just say And sometimes if she doesn't know a certain word, she just repeats it and demonstrates as well. Like one time I asked her, "Girl, what's the difference between warm and hot?" She said, "You see, warm is like warm. But hot is like hot. Ow, 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 ow. They don't care. They just speak. I'm serious, man. Have you listened to a Namibian taxi driver speak? Oh. Tula one people. I shot one customer. Let's go. Wait, what? You shot a customer? Talking about one person lucky class. Now you don't know if you should get in the taxi or not because you are going to Rocky Crest, right? And he's going to Lucky Crest one person. They're crazy. And they confuse us. No, I remember one time I was so confused. A taxi driver asked a lady and me at the same time where we are going in one sentence. He said, "Hey, sister, taxi to Lago Mazda, window North Chinatown. Hey, bossa, where you go?" I was so confused. I didn't know what to say. I was like, "I go where you go." It's crazy. But then the thing that I hate most about our Namibian taxi drivers is when they ask you, "Hey, bossa, you say you are going to Chomiseni? Okay, we are quickly drop Kleine Coupe, Okaanja Park, Unam, Ombiri, then we are drop you Chomise." They are crazy. And that reminds me of the first time I went to perform in South Africa. It was nice because for the first time in my life, I flew on a plane. Give me a round of applause. Give me a round of applause. It was nice. It was nice, but something was wrong with our... Hey, in an economy like this. Okay. All right. As I was saying, flying on a plane for the first time, something was wrong with our pilot because I think he used to be a taxi driver before he became a pilot. Because we are flying and the guy is just overtaking other planes in the air. Just flying and texting on his Tamagotchi. He almost killed us. And his seat on the plane is laid back like this. And his arm is out of the window of the plane like this. I'm serious. And when we reached Oliver Tambo Airport, he didn't even switch off the plane. He just jumped out. Hey, sister, plane. Namibia, Angola, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe. What's up? Where you go? Man, the guy was so confused. He was like, I go where you go? Now, the guy got on the plane, and the pilot was like, Bossa, you say you are going to Namibia. Okay, we are quickly drop Angola, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe. Then we are drop you Namibia. I can even take you tot bait the haze. Now, if you don't know, Kris with a K, I'm from the north. In the village, deep in the village. You know, I used to live in a Oshiwambo home. And if you don't know, living in a Oshiwambo home is very tough, especially with dating, because, you know, as a guy in a Oshiwambo home, you are not allowed to bring your girlfriend to come sleep over, and you are not allowed to go sleep over at her house. So if you want to sleep with your girlfriend, what you have to do is sneak out at 1 o'clock in the morning when everybody is sleeping, which is impossible because of all the obstacles you have to go through. Because first of all, just to sneak out of the hut where you sleep, it's already a hassle when opening that door. And you don't want to make noise, but the doors in Oshiwambo home, they are snitches. They make a lot of noise. This is what you hear when you open a door in Oshiwambo home. Now, you don't want to make noise. So what you can do is either stand there for a very long time and open the door very slowly, 5 centimeters every 5 minutes. Like this. Then you have to look around and listen if someone is coming. Until you have enough space. Now, the thing with that tactic is that the amount of time you spend opening that door depends on the size of your body. I'm serious. If you are skinny like me and Miriam Kahuhuena in spaghetti, it will take you about 10 minutes. That's how skinny we are. But if you are bigger than Rick Ross and Fat Joe and the deep fridge, you are not going anywhere. By the time you finish opening that door, we are already listening to Oshiwambo News, 8 o'clock in the morning. But if you really want to go to your lady's house and you don't want to waste time, you can be creative. You can be creative when opening that door, that snitching door. At the same time, when opening it, you must cough. Very loud, at the same time, in sync, so that the sound of the cough replaces the sound of the snitching door, like this.
Also, being a comedian, you know, when you're a hero comedian, it's tough to explain to your parents what you do. Because Herero, Zalis, and Topis, they don't get it. It's like it's weird, you know? You know, explain to your hero Topi that you want to do comedy, it's like, Tateve, boy, I'm going to grow comedy. Or comedy, we going to It's like, they don't get it. And I feel like it's across the board, you know? Because coloreds also, it's kind of weird. Any colored people here? No, like real colored, not guys. Come on, guys. Come on now. You don't mean you guys were on the fence. In the south, you are there with a bottleneck. Here, you are colored. Like real colored. It's kind of weird being colored, explaining to your Tope and your Zali that you want to do comedy. Because colored Zalis also, they don't understand those things. They just want to fight their own kids also. Because bastards and coloreds want to fight, you know? Mommy, ek wil comedy doen. Kyk en vat jy my vir 'n poes. It's like, damn. And you know the dumbass even worse. It's a, die. Hey, mommy, I want to do comedy. Bottles, twap. It's a fight all the time. And white people also, because white people also don't have time for such things. Comedy, what is a comedy? Or people are a bit understanding, because they're not like us. They understand the psychology of a child who's trying to find their true self. Mom, I just want to do comedy. You guys are horrible. I hate you. Listen, sweetie, your father and I have worked really hard for this company. You need to take over. And what are we going to do with all this land that we stole? It's a thing, guys. It's tough. No, but we are out here. We are trying to do the most. We are trying to be Namibian celebrities. It's tough. Namibians just don't care, guys. It's like the worst place to thrive. You're trying to be like a celeb. Guys, Namibians just don't care. You cross the street, they are just like, oh. Namibians are kind of weird because they don't necessarily, if they recognize you like you're like a comedian, because guys, now I'm doing the most now, I'm kind of popular now, you know what I'm saying? I know. Mara, guys, where's the selfies, man? My autograph. No, Namibians don't know those things, they just whisper when you walk by. Oh, is that Kama him? He doesn't even look funny. Is he funny? Like, me, I'm like, I'm naturally skinny. This is my fat face. This is me being chubby right now. So it's also weird now. But like, do they pay you, my dear? Huh? My dear, you look like you are hungry also. It's tough. It's tough being a comedian and trying to be like a public figure here, But I had that moment previously. I was in a shop the other day and I was in a queue. And I always find it weird when I'm in a queue somewhere because it's like, I'm looking at people like, you guys do know it's me, right? It's Mark Kariahuua in the flesh. You guys see this? But I basically don't care. Recently I was in a store, Pick and Pay. Yes, I was in Pick and Pay. I was buying half bread. Tough times. That time when it's not month end yet, but you're also just on your final dollars. Yes, that was me. And I'm in the queue and I'm standing there and these girls come running to me. Yo, I'm getting excited. She guy's just smiling as she's running to me. I'm like, okay, this is my moment. This is it. This is the one I'm waiting for my whole life. I'm getting ready for the selfie, the ashy lips. I'm licking them. Okay, what's up? I'm ready. This girl walks up to me and she says, I'm behind you, ne? No one knows what it means, but it's a term in Namibia. I'm behind you. Yo, guys. Ero people, they said Ero people who, their whole life they grew up when there is a fat, like me. I went to like white schools and all my friends would be like, we went to Cape Town. I just came from France. Mark, what did you do for vakantie? Okakarara? Because white people are like, they did like crazy adventures. Bungee jumping, sand gliding. Me, I milked the cowboys. I was there. Because also being a hero guy is so much pressure, You just have to be tough the minute your Zali gives birth. You just have to be a tough guy. It's the most random thing. Like you have to tackle a cow by the time you're 10. By the time you're 6, you must slaughter a goat by yourself. And it's so random because everyone just looks at you like, what is wrong with you, Habo? What is wrong with you, Habo? It's so weird. But yeah, we're out here, man. Shout out to you guys for coming. It's a full house. Hey, you guys look beautiful, man. Okay. Guys, please, write your name on the flyer, man. You guys are going to win nice prizes. It's not Toshikandu and Kapana. You're not going to win a smiley. You're going to win real food. Huh? Oh, my baby carrot and kakarianda. Real things, guys. Real things. South Bay. Okay. Our next act is also a superstar comedian. Some of you might recognize him. He's a bit of a sensation on social media. Shout out to the millennials. People who live on your phones. You might know him. He's an award-winning comedian. Get ready. But when I say award-winning comedian, guys, let's show our guys love, guys. Guys, if you guys see these guys in the street, you must be like, oh, Boza J Snacks go. Just say those things. It goes a long way, guys. You don't know how you change our day. And by the way, Comedy 101, never walk up to a comedian and say, no, why are you not like Trevor Noah? Please, guys. Or my personal favorite, oh, are you like Mr. Bean? Like, no, we are not. We are Africans, Namibians.
our people. The guy is just outside. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Ella, Pea. Pea, man. Indonesia, sekarang ko salar. No loss, if I not one. And then, man, poko dala tayo. Yes, yes. And make sure you eat, ne? Make sure you eat. You know, white people are different. You get it? Like when you come to the car, a white person is over polite. That's why in movies, they always get killed. They are over polite. Like beyond the limit. You know? Like a white person has those over extra manners, Manugusha. When you come there, he opens the door for you, lets you go in, and gently closes the door. Like even the car gets turned on by that shit. Aye, with us. Het je taxigeld samengebring? Waliamos. Ons gaan Evelyn's toe. So paar birigies hier en daar. I think we join and get je weet klaar. We don't have time for romance. Like, I like it how the whole church scenery has changed. How many of you, I miss the old school churches. You understand? Like where the pastor is like wearing this gown thing, looking like an upcoming angel superhero type of thing with that pointy thing, sitting in church, and then he has control over the people, like normal control. Like there are procedures, you understand? Normal church, there's always procedures. When it's time to sing, they sing. When it's time to sit, they sit. When it's time to give each other peace, they do that. Everything is procedures. Don't you let join to line. Just as these new pimps that are going on here. These new pastors, slim fit suit, everything is slim fit. And then they have a way of talking. They are screaming to the people. What I don't understand is why scream when there's a speaker there and the message is not there for you? What's the point? And it's always a Nigerian pastor. I like the Nigerian pastors because they have a way of selling religion. Understand? Like the old school pastor will just like, I don't know if any of you have been to an Elsin church before or any of these Vambu churches where the pastor sounds like Optimus Prime from Transformers. Honestly, the pastor will come there and like, but then the new pastors, guys, the way they pronounce or the way they preach, instead of just, like they have a way of preaching that makes, I think it makes the ladies horny. Especially when they mention Jesus, they are S. It's always long and provocative. And they always have that weird voice, like that Jericho voice going on. So, you say it's following what's after me. Say, God, whatever that is in my pocket, I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to put it in my neighbor's pocket. And my neighbor is going to bring it to here in the front so the church can have it. I'm like, whoa. I have an iPhone in the pocket. So.
Yes, my name is Tapiwa Makaza. So, how you guys doing? Yeah, so how many of you have been beaten by the NDF so far? Has anyone been beaten by the NDF? If you have, do not worry. I am here for you. I have just opened a new practice somewhere in town which offers therapy to NDF victims. But the different packages depending on what happened to you, you know. If you just got one slap, you just pay 500 for a therapy session, you know. But if you got the 2 slaps, guys, otherwise known as the Double Trouble Vambu Tiger Delight, you need a special package. And we all know that Namibian police officers, their hands are not made of human skin. They are made of Shilongo leather. If you look very close, you'll see the tag hanging off the finger. And after you got slapped, there won't be a handprint, just be a giant logo. Just there, man. But my practice does not only offer services to someone who has already been a victim, also for people who have not been touched yet. Yes, guys, I have developed a program called the Makaza NDF Survival Kit. We actually just shot a commercial yesterday. Hi, I'm Tapiwa Makaza. Welcome to the Makaza NDF Survival Kit. So, you have not been beaten by the NDF. Yet. They will find you. And when they do, you better be ready. Rule number 1, do not, under any circumstances, use the word rights. Or claim that you have rights. No, you don't. And also, do never, ever, ever ask for a name or a badge number. You will get slapped. Not just any slap. You will get the Double Trouble Vambu Tiger Delight. Brought to you by Shilongo Leather. Rule number 2, English. It has been scientifically proven that Namibian police officers are allergic to it. So, when you come in confrontation with them, do not ever show off by using fancy, long, complicated English words like yes and no. But if you like to go out at night and you want to know what areas to avoid, if you want to avoid the NDF, these are the areas to avoid. Everywhere. Anywhere. And wherever you are now. To purchase the Makaza NDF Survival Kit, just go to www.myfriend.com. Yo! I am Lieutenant, Comrade, Sergeant Hairuru. But you can call me Sergeant, Tenant, Commander Hairuru. I'm not your friend, my friend. So, all of you here are just here to receive training. You have all qualified to join the Namibian Defense Force. Congratulations on your 5 points. First things first, you must confuse the citizen by giving him instructions and at the same time give him the opposite of those instructions. Let's pretend this is a citizen. Hey, you, stop, come here. Shut up, what is your name? Stop talking, give me your phone. Don't move, freeze, where's your ID? Stop now. Just to ensure that he makes a mistake, so you can start to beat.
Okay, Titus, what's good?
Guys, very nice turnout tonight. And as part of the Hilton team, for a while we've been supporting the comedy night as well as the comedians that are coming up here. And the comedy show has really grown over the past few months. And also tonight, the Hilton also celebrates. What is he doing at the back here? Huh?
Are you having fun? Are you having fun?
I'm having fun.
What do you think of wine? Hi, buddy. Say hi to Rolin. Oh, guys. Also, Rolin pulled up with an accent. Hard. Wow, you're really awesome. So, are you having fun?
Oh yeah, I am.
This show is being recorded. Say hi to everyone in Kariahuua who are not here at Hilton.
Hi everybody from Kariahuua, especially Soweto. Yeah.